Hello everyone, it's Leo and it's Mewkledreamy time. In this video we are going to talk about the fourth episode of the cutest series you'll ever see, and this was another episode that was focused on Maida, and what a great character she is. She is being a lot of fun to be around, and I feel like she's bringing the energy up a lot in every time she appears, and I'm loving that. The series needs it. And, you know, overall, Maida, a great character. So let's talk about this. This episode started with Maida and Yume at school trying to gather people to go to the comedy club. And, like, obviously, people are going to find that weird coming from Maida because they expect her to be that persona she usually is when she is a model, an ichimo, as they call it in the series. And, you know, she is showing a new side of her. And, you know, there are some people that don't even believe that that's the real Maida. I'm sorry, I always say Maiha, because there is a past member of Barry's Kobo, my favorite idol group, that is called Maiha. And so I get very confused with Maida as a name because I always remember Maiha. But anyways, Maida is the name. So people get confused, and there's a girl, a random girl, that says, no, she's not doing it because she loves comedy. She's doing just to help her in her modeling career. And I was like, yeah, I believe, like, okay, this has nothing to do with Mewkledreamy at all, but it is really, this is a very big example on how people turn things just to fit their own realities and what they want to believe. Right? This has absolutely nothing to do with Mewkledreamy. Mewkledreamy is not trying to talk about that, but you know, that just reminded me of this. And then Yume gets to a gig with Maida, a modeling gig, and so she sees Maida taking pictures, and you know, that scene is nice. She's seeing Maida in that environment, seeing her pictures, they look very nice, by the way. And you know, both of them, they keep on spending time together, and Yume sees how Maida is a professional, and there's a scene that she's being interviewed. And they ask her a question, and then we get to see, like, inside of her mind. I actually thought that she was actually saying that, but she's too smart for that, actually. And we see that inside of her mind, like, how would things be if she were honest in her answers? And at the same time, we get back to the real world, and we see, like, she is playing for the cameras and for the interviewer because she knows how to play the game of the modeling world. She knows how to play the game of the idol world. So she knows what she needs to do to please those people and to please their narratives and to be what they want her to be. And so she just does that because, you know, that's not something that she suffers a lot with. That's something that it seems like, at least for now, it seems that she takes it very lightly because what she loves doing and what she is, like, her big goal is still there with her. And one thing doesn't really like invalidate the other, so she can do both things. And so after that, Yume goes to Maida's house, and I found that very lovely. I found that scene very lovely, which was when Maida asked Yume to stay with her. That was cute, you know, and we are able to see, like, a little bit of a vulnerable side to Maida because she wanted Yume to stay with her. She wanted company. She wanted someone by her side. What's important in that scene in her house? Maida's bedroom. So when they get to her bedroom, like, the first thing that was very strange to me is that she has lots of different posters of the duo that she loves, of the comedy duo she is a big fan of. I don't remember their names. But the thing is, she has the same poster in different sizes. Like, I was honestly thinking, like, come on, like, the production team did not waste any time with this. He just drew them once and, like, put all of the different posters in her background in different sizes, just not to be, like, the same poster over and over. And, you know, I just found that very funny because I wouldn't see that in a child's house or in a teenager's house or even in my house. There are some Star Twinkle posters here. Actually, I'm using the Star Twinkle calendar pages as posters, basically, because they're big and they're so beautiful. I can show you one day. So, like, there are 3 posters, and the 4th page is the months we are now, May and June. And so, why am I even saying that? Anyways, we go back to the bedroom. Let's go back to the bedroom. Big thing, the stuffed animal. So basically what happened was that the same way Yume got Mew, Maida got her own. The same way. Like, it fell from the sky in her hands. The difference is that that stuffed animal does not communicate with her. So I was confused last time, episode 3, I was confused as to whether that stuffed animal didn't know how to talk, or if that stuffed animal actually knew, but he didn't know if Maida was his partner or not, and so he wasn't speaking up yet. And so like it ended up being the first option. That was in his, like, he was in his slumber, so he couldn't speak. And so to awaken that stuffed animal, Yume and Mew, they go to Maida's dream once more, and when they do that, the villains start acting for the first time, and like directly, you know, like all the times they acted before, they were in their backs, so they weren't they didn't really know what was going on. And so we can see that they create something called the Black Abyss, and by creating the Black Abyss they get something called the Black Schema. Weird. But before that they awaken Peko. Is that Peko? I think it is. Peko is the second stuffed animal. He's very funny. He's cute as hell. He's like all this cream color. I just love it. And you know, he's very excited to meet Maida for the first time. And then he ends up meeting her in the dream. But before that, we have the villains appearing and all. And you know, the action starts with this Black Abyss and Black Schema. We don't know why they're going for that, but I don't really know. But I really like those villains. They're very cute. Uni-sama is the name of the main villain, and the other two, they have names as well, but I obviously don't remember. Uni-sama I just remember because it's Kira Cosmo's name. And you know, Uni is a very interesting character, like very comedic as well. Like, this show is very light, very, very light, so there aren't big stresses, like there's no big stress moments. They just don't exist. And like, he creates a big octopus monster because of the takoyaki. And you know, Yume-chan, with her stick, with her power, she's able to save the day. What I found very strange was that Maida didn't transform this time around, and she didn't use her powers. I found that surprising. I was expecting her to transform and to act in this episode. So I found this a little bit strange. I don't know about you, but I found this a little bit strange. I wanted to see her. But you know, overall, it was a nice episode. And then right at the end, we see Maida, you know, connecting with her stuffed animal, and obviously they both create the comedic duo. That's also very nice. That's also something I was expecting to happen, and it did happen. And I'm happy for Maida. You know, she deserves a partner. She deserves a partner. As I said, Maida's a great character. This episode was also very cute as the other were. As I said, I was expecting Maida to transform in this episode and work together with Yume in the dreams and purifying it. But, you know, I liked it. And one thing I really like about the villains is their theme song. The song that plays when they're, you know, creating their schemes and trying to work something out, it's awesome. It is awesome. It's probably my favorite song out of all the Mewkledreamy songs. You know, the background music, you know, honestly, I don't find it very remarkable, but this one is something that I reminded myself to talk about here because the song's very good. So at the end of the episode, we see Kotoko, which is a third girl. She's older than the others, and she is going to be the one, the third girl that's gonna have her own stuffed animal. We haven't seen her stuffed animal yet, I think, in the series itself, not in the opening. I don't think it appeared, but she's probably the next one to join the bunch. Unfortunately, Mewkledreamy is also on hiatus. It's not airing right now. So we're gonna have to wait for more episodes. And, well, this is the last Mewkledreamy review video I'm gonna do for a while, I think. And so the Sunday videos, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I'm thinking of things like, I have a video ready for next Sunday, which is going to be about Aikatsu. I hope you guys like it. More specifically about Aikatsu stars. Spoilers. But yeah, and so after that, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking of like different content to bring while we wait for our dear anime to come back. But first, let's wait for the workers to be safe, to be healthy, so then we could think about getting back to track again. Anyways, guys, that was my view on episode 4 of Mewkledreamy. Please leave a comment with yours. Let's keep talking in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.